I'm actually going to sell some records right now to make some money.
Right. And what's your name?
Philip.
And you're homeless, correct?
Yes.
How long have you been on the streets since, Philip?
Since February.
And what got you on the streets? It was a drug addiction, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, it was drug addiction. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell everybody what happened. We're in New York City, by the way.
Well, basically, when I got out of jail, you know, I had kicked a 20-year methadone habit in jail, right? So, which was horrendous, which was the most horrendous experience of my life. Being in the bathrooms are kind of like cattle stalls, you know. The bathrooms are like cattle stalls. Rikers Island is the last place you want to be. I mean,
that's the prison here in New York City.
Yeah, it's a very big. It's the biggest prison I hear in the world. The biggest penal institution in the world. Single penal institution in the world. They hold over 30,000 prisoners at any given time. You know, so so when I got out, I went directly. My frustration of being taken off of methadone, which actually helped me. So my frustration of getting off of methadone and just, you know, my addiction drew me back to heroin. So before I even went home or anything, I scraped together $50 and I went and comped. You know, I went and got 5 bags and went and got off. And a week later, I got back on a methadone program.
How long have you been battling heroin addiction?
Since I've been about 19 years old.
Wow.
Which is, I remember Union Square Park. You know, if anyone know Union Square Park now, it's like a luxurious park. I remember when it was a chain link lot, you know, full of heroin addicts. You just walked in. You did your thing, you got off there, you know. And this was before also AIDS was out. They called it GRID. It was called GRID, gay-related immune deficiency disease, you know. And that's even before GRID was out. They didn't even, so people were just sharing their needles. And
wow, you could get AIDS that way.
Yeah.
Do you have AIDS?
No, unfortunately, thank God I don't.
Right. Did you ever have a really good job?
Yeah, I worked for the phone company.
And did heroin?
No, what I did was heroin. When I got to the phone company, I was clean, and then I had gotten married, and then the shock of me being married, and then I had a child. You know, so that responsibility kind of shook me a little bit, and I went back to using. But I immediately went to a methadone program and got on methadone because they felt that the phone company accepted that, and so I was good to go after that.
Is your wife gone now?
Yeah.
How old's your kid?
He's 25.
Does he know you're on the streets?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a picture of him, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Wow. Let's hold that up to the iPhone camera here.
Well, fortunately, this is my wife and my goddaughter.
Is that you back then?
Yeah.
Look how healthy you look, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see your kid.
Well, I don't have a picture of him.
He knows you're on the streets?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he help his dad?
Because he doesn't really. He has 2 children of his own right now, and he's struggling. He's struggling himself.
How old are you?
I'm 48.
Okay. This is going to sound like a weird question. I'm curious. Do you ever find love on the streets? You're homeless. Do you ever have sex with other homeless people?
Yeah.
Is that healthy? Is that good that happens?
Yeah, it happens quite often, believe it or not, because you know it's kind of like there's kind of like we have our own little community, as a matter of fact. If you go up to Union Square Park, well, not now because Union Square is under police lockdown right now, but if you would have went up there a month ago, you would have found like a small little commune of about 20 or 30 homeless people, most of which were couples, you know,